Excuse me, sir. Do you know anything about mining?
Not much. I saw a movie about it once. People were seeking their fortune by panning for gold in a river.
Well, instead of someone seeking their fortune, imagine a large multinational mining company seeking easy money, and instead of a gold pan, think of explosives and chemicals. Also, I wouldn't go near a river at a mining site if I were you. You could get burned due to its acidity. Let me show you. Mining companies blast away the soil and surface rock to create a huge crater called an open pit mine. This crater can be over 1 kilometre deep and several kilometres wide. The ore is piled up on the surface where it's processed to extract the minerals. Separation of the minerals from the ore is achieved using chemicals such as cyanide or mercury during a process called heap leaching. Only a very small percentage of the excavated soil contains minerals. So you are therefore left with huge piles of highly toxic waste. This type of mining is very profitable due to weak environmental laws, corrupted states, and weak governments. All of this pollution has, of course, its impact on the surroundings of the mine and the wider region. As these mines are frequently located close to populated areas, local communities are often harmed. Plants, animals, and humans in the surrounding environment are heavily poisoned. Additionally, the air, soil, groundwater, and rivers can become heavily polluted, and after several decades, the mines are exhausted, and the mining companies disappear along with their promises of sustainable job creation and local development. The original inhabitants of these regions are left sick, jobless, and with polluted land, forced to move to cities.
That's terrible. But what's it got to do with me?
Let me show you. Let's take the copper out of your car, and the lead, the zinc, the iron, and think about all the coal that is used as a source of energy to extract the metals and assemble the car. The same can be done for your cell phone or laptop. Almost everything you have contains metals.
But surely one car or cell phone can't be the problem, right?
In one car, there are about 30 different metals, and a cell phone contains as much as 62. For example, most electronics contain gold. To extract the amount of gold for, say, one gold ring, 40,000 to 120,000 litres of fresh water is required, and up to 60 tons of highly toxic waste is created. And it's not only you. We're all using more and more minerals. This drives up the price of the minerals, which attracts investors to open new mines, which leads to an even faster depletion of global mineral stocks. A second gold rush is taking place. The gains of the mining industry are increasing exponentially. The profits have never been so high. Geopolitical powers are aware of this trend, and so want to ensure they are the first to access the remaining natural resources. They're now preparing to facilitate future access to these resources by forcing through international free trade agreements. Agricultural land everywhere is being polluted, and owners are being forced to give up their land to big companies. As agriculture is the only sustainable source of income and food for millions today, this land grabbing is a huge threat.
I didn't realise the situation was so bad. Is there anything I can do to help?
There are plenty of things you can do to help stop this injustice. For example, riding a bike instead of a car, talking to your bank about divestment, buying a fair trade or recycled drink, recycling your cell phone, talking about the impact of minerals to other people. But you can also participate in a global movement by joining CATAPA as a member or volunteer. That way, we can keep supporting movements in the South. And we can work together to make the transition to a sustainable society and a circular economy, in which our waste is the origin of our resources.